Hello everybody, my name is Auriga, playing some Battlefield 3 on the PC as always, and today I'm bringing you some team deathmatch on what? What? Wake Island? Does that even exist anymore, Auriga? Well, I thought the same thing, but I was very lucky, and in the midst of all this DICE being attacked, and well, I don't really think they're being attacked. I just think it's a lazy excuse for them just have being able to be lazy, like, oh well, we're getting attacked. In reality, that's just, well, we don't really want to keep up with the servers. No, of course that's not the truth, but they allege that they're being attacked by, I guess, some COD players in a basement who are pissed off at Battlefield. But we're on some Wake Island. I'm very excited about playing in this map again because, as you all know, there's just a lot of maps in Battlefield that's just dead. Like, you can't find them anymore. It's too late, brah. You can't find them anymore. But today I wanted to talk about something that, well, a viewer of mine, I actually befriended him today on Battlelog, and we played together a few games, and had a lot of fun. And he actually suggested that the Jeeps should have more functionalities, and that made me think. And we both pondered on this topic, and we thought like everything from that. At least that the 50 cal should be able to do damage on vehicles, so that you'd have like, imagine how cool it would be with one or two Jeeps just. Oh, that was such a cool kill. Anyways, imagine just two or three Jeeps just surrounding a tank, just circling around it, being such such a bother for the tank. I just think the possibility of the 50 cal actually doing damage to vehicles is something that we should integrate into Battlefield 4. Also, the Jeeps could have a lot of things, like they could have lock-on missiles, they could have guided missiles, they could have TV missiles, they could have a lot of things that would make them viable to actually take and drive it out somewhere and use it. I don't think that Jeeps today are being used as much more than just a means of transportation, and I'd like to see that change, along with a couple of other things. But Battlefield, as we all know, has always been about the bigger picture and the bigger battles and vehicles and tactics, and I just think that Jeeps having different sort of attachments, much like you can attach EMCs and whatnot to helicopters, then you'd be able to attach your Jeep with different equipment. Maybe it could have like off-road tires and, a lot of things. There's just endless possibilities. You could really, customize a Jeep and actually make it just as viable, as maybe like an attack helicopter is to some people. So yeah, Jeeps, man, they should be buffed, and they should they should have such more impact. And one thing I've always thought about with the Jeeps is, okay, so the M60E4, the LMG, does 34 damage. I don't know particularly how much a Jeep does, but I know that it takes 3 or 4 rounds to kill a guy. Why is the Jeep not, or at least the 50 cal on the Jeep, why is it not like a 1-shot or 2-shot kill? I mean, it's anti-material. Okay, 50 cal, that's heavy shit, man. You don't just get a headshot with a 50 cal and walk away, man. That's not real life, okay? I think that people should be penalized way more for being hit by a 50 cal. And I'd like to see Jeeps have a bigger impact on the tactical play and the movement on a map, and also how tank players think and how helicopter players think, by making Jeeps these small, fast, annoying targets that shoot out, TV missiles and guided missiles and RPGs and all kind of things. It would just be such a nuisance for a lot of vehicle players who, in my opinion, have it easy. They only have like maybe one jet on them, maybe one other helicopter on them. I mean, vehicles, besides from helicopters, I think just have it so easy if they know what they're doing. But I'm telling you guys, get back on Wake Island. Okay, Wake Island is such a great map, and I'm, at least in the European servers, I'm just seeing it die, and I see that with a lot of other maps too. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. Like, Battlefield is more than a year old. I think it's actually, I think Luden mentioned that it's the anniversary for the first DLC, Close Quarters. So yeah, Battlefield has been out for more than a year now, and I get that not a lot of people, or at least not the same number of people, are playing it, but I just see so many specific maps that I think pretty much everything I see is No Sir Canals, TDM, and Metro Conquest, and you know, all those meat grinders. Really, that's pretty much everything you see, and not a lot of the tactical maps like Sane and Grand Bazaar and great maps like that. It's really a shame, and I really hope that Battlefield 4 won't have quite as many maps, maybe, because that way we'll avoid, you know, having, well, that's the 3 maps people play, and all the others are just dead. No people are in those servers. Maybe they should make maps more specific to a game mode instead of having every game mode on every map. I don't think it quite works out. So yeah, I just like to see something done about that, because it sucks to not be able to enter your favorite map or your favorite rotation, because nobody wanna play those because it's not a meat grinder and you can't just turn your brain off and just start shooting your LMG down a hallway. I mean, it sucks that that's the way people play Battlefield, but it's a sad reality we all have to accept. And I'm sure some of you blame it on the COD players, and that might be the instance in some cases, but let's just all be a little friendly here, okay? You can go ahead and play whatever you goddamn want to, and I'll play whatever I goddamn want to. But anyways, this has been my little rant on Jeeps and yeah, maps, I guess. It's been a pleasure. My name is Auriga. It's been a pleasure. See ya.